Our shore excursion on Bora Bora was a four-wheel drive safari. If you book on a tour that's a 4x4, they're like this, and at the back you do have quite a bit of a step up. So you step up on that little step there and then into the truck. It's not too hard, there's railings to hold and there's always people around to help. And here's another one. This is the one I'm on today, but they've mostly all been like this. And just to show you that the ground isn't really too bad, but it's soft. Some rocks here and there. Might be best to, on each tour, check whether you should wear closed-in shoes or not. But I just have thongs, flip-flops on, and it's perfectly fine for me. So this is the same place, but just slightly different area. Lots of rocks on this spot. In this spot, I wished I did have closed-in shoes. And up a little bit of a slope there too. So this tour was a 4x4, and this really was four-wheel driving here. It was rocky, the car's wheels were slipping and sliding, but the four-wheel drive got us up the hill. We came all the way up. And even here, so it's quite bumpy. If you've got a problem with your back or something like that, a 4x4 was on Bora Bora especially may not be for you. Check in with them first. We made it to the lookout we're going to. But that's for you to discover for yourself.
Done with something, whether it be like
by getting here, I wished I had shoes and socks on my feet. Some sort of a jogger, closed-in shoe. Even if you have the reef shoe that has the traction on the bottom. I'll show some more a bit further up. Here's some of the track that we just walked down. As you can see, there's roots, rocks, and the path is very rocky. I did not feel comfortable just having thongs on. I definitely would have some sort of closed-in shoe. Just showing you there, because if you come down, you have to go back up. 10-minute walk though. Bora Bora has a public beach that you can catch a taxi here from the wharf where we were docked, and it's absolutely magnificent. When you come in your taxi, tell him what time you want to be picked up and he'll come back and get you. Beautiful. Nice sand. Sandy beach. Stairs to get down though. This was the boat that they did another shore excursion on. They went and swam with stingrays, but we didn't go on this one. Information. Walk through here, and just down here on the right hand side, directly in front of me is where you will come and catch a taxi. Now, there path is a bit, some potholes. It's a bit hard to this. There's a little bit of one. There's a little step. Just watch your footing while you're walking. The whole of Tahiti is like that. And right here is the tourist information behind this big bush. All the taxis waiting. There's a big cruise ship in at the moment. So when the cruise ships come in, it's best to try and get here as quick as you can so that you can get a taxi. Here's the tourist information. You come in here if you're looking for a tour. They also have free Wi-Fi. Password's just up on the window there. It's cool. And then if you walk down here a bit further, there is some ATMs. Where did I see the ATMs? There's a market over there where you see that roof, the thatched roof. If you go in there, there's a marketplace. I know I definitely saw some ATMs down here. Maybe just a little bit further. Just looking at the mountain while we're walking. Beautiful. So I've walked down here to the end nearly. And the ATM machines are over there. So I'll just walk a bit further. Down to the right, there's some shops. There's pearl shops. There's shops that sell t-shirts, all sorts of souvenirs. If you walk down on the right hand side, I'm not quite sure if we'll see it from here, there is a little art gallery and souvenir shop. And then coming this way, if you walk up there about 5 minutes or so on the right hand side of the road, there is a supermarket that sells everything. There's cafes, restaurants on the left hand side. More little gift shops, and that's all that's around where the port is. The gutters are quite clearly marked in some of the places, bright yellow, showing how deep they are. And I'm just going to walk down here. So this is where the ship is. It's there. If you walk down on the wharf, something I don't fall. And there's the market. This is on like the boardwalk. Surface here, the sand. Just taking care of all the sand around. Lady on crutches, and the sand's quite slippery under her foot. We have pedestrian crossings, so that's good to cross the road. But in the middle here, this is a bit rocky again. Come across this before. Again, just watch your feet. And I'm going to walk down to where the art gallery was and have a bit of a look, so I'll show you as we go down. down to go and see art, and it's a gift shop as well, but there's stairs all around. There's a railing to hold on to, one on the other side. The lady with the crutches just made it all the way up, so if you're game, give it a go. And this is the shop here. I'll show you just in the doorway, but then you can discover for yourself. Oh yes, it's a beautiful art gallery. Second day, Bora Bora, and we've come out today to what is the public beach where we were in the other video. But this time we're a little bit further up the beach, and it's actually, you can walk in off where the road is. There's no steps, so they can park their car here if you get a taxi. Come down, and you can walk straight into the water. If you're here with a group and you get into a taxi, the taxi will do a good deal on the fare if you're all in together. And so make sure that you're telling them that there's more than one of you. Sometimes there might be 4 or 6. They have minibuses here. And then tell them what you require when you come to the public beach. So you can say to them you want to go where the snorkeling is, or if you've got some sort of a mobility issue, you can say I need to be able to just walk straight into the water, no stairs, and this is probably where they'll bring you. And if you need a Coke or anything like that, there's a little restaurant there. And I'm pretty sure they told me there's bathrooms there as well. I'll check that out, and if it's not, I'll let you know. It's a little cafe where I said you could get coffee. They do have some snacks and things that you can purchase in there. They do have bathrooms, but they have a sign up. You can only use them if you be a client of theirs, so you need to buy something. After an afternoon at the beach, we came back to the boat, and there's some cute little boats that I thought you might like to see. We came back and made some flower crowns, and we watched the sunset before going to the captain's dinner. We were lucky enough to get an invitation to the captain's table for our anniversary. Dress code was smart casual. If this video has been helpful to you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. You might like to go and have a look at the other islands we travelled to on our variety cruise tour. And the next island we went to after Bora Bora was Huahine.